get a fresh fade. That's how I spend my Saturdays. Let it sound when I hear those skipper blades. Like the bitches say, niggas got my hair slayed. Gang niggas walk in and call me Trey. So fresh as a beat in a parade. Looking better than my bitch that you feel play. My barber so cold, so I prepay. Can't help that my nigga got me looking good. Get dressed just to pull up to the hood. Got a bitch click harder than a piece of wood. Got a boyfriend hating, I wish a nigga would. Ain't gotta explain cause it's understood. With the waves out just to switch up the hood. Shit too easy, I should write a book. Ever since I got a fade, I've been a pussy crew. Rock a drop fade with a fresh line. Yo bitch and her friends thinking I'm fine. You can go on the hate cause I got time. Ain't nobody line up quite as mine. Feeling good, looking good, and I'm on this pine. Gonna call the police cause I shit a crime. I'm a quarter on the scale, bitch, fuck it down. Feeling like Deion Sanders back in his prime. All eyes on me after a fresh cut. Niggas mad and they telling me that I'm a slut. Can't hate on a fade that'll make you lust. Waves hit so hard I got a wet brush. Secret Service so that nigga can't be touched. Like I was a joke, girl, make the bitch blush. Got the game shook, can't fuck with our cuts. Texarkana Barber Life, and what?
Barber Life, Barber Life, Texarkana Barber Life, Barber Life, Texarkana Barber Life, Barber Life, Texarkana Barber Life, Barber Life.
Alright, so tell everybody who you are.
Hi, I'm KiddKutta Barber. I work here at Real Cuts and Fades. I've been cutting hair now for 4 years, going on 5.
Alright, so what made you get into barbering?
I always wanted to be a barber. I guess from the time I was in my early 20s, I thought it would be a good retirement type of job when I first took interest in it. And I always tried to get into school for it. It was always kind of inconvenient. And here, when they put the school out here in Nash, I applied and I got accepted and I went for it.
Okay. How was that? How was the school in Nash?
It was real good. I had a good experience there. I learned a lot.
Okay. So, what made you choose Nash instead of Tonsorial? Because I know Tonsorial was a pretty good,
Nash accepted me in first.
Oh, okay.
Tonsorial had a waiting list.
Oh, wow.
And Nash took me right on, so
okay.
That's why I went to Nash.
Okay.
All the reason why.
Okay. So, what's your favorite part about barbering?
Seeing the smile on people's faces when I finish the cut. So I do a good job and the client get up and look in the mirror and they smiling. Yeah. It's all good. It's win-win then.
Win-win.
I done my job.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, what's your favorite cut to do?
The taper fade.
Taper fade? Why?
Yeah, I think I'm icy on the taper. I don't think nobody can mess with me with the taper fade. It's just my opinion about myself.
Yeah. So let me ask you this: like, when you cutting different grades of hair, is there a difference cutting like coarse hair than fine hair?
Oh yeah, it's a total difference. Coarse hair, you gotta work with your clippers a certain way, but that depends on some people with coarse hair got what you call medium grade. It's almost straight. Then just depends on what you get when the client gets in your chair. You look at it, do your hair analysis, then you know how to get started with your clipper line up.
Okay.
I have different clippers for everything. Like these right here. My fade masters are fade with them, mostly bald fades and stuff. If I'm dealing with a taper, I use these Babyliss. Then if I'm dealing with straight hair, I use these oysters right here. They do a real good job with it. Okay. And I just have a clipper line up, set up for when I get the client in the chair, take a look at what I got going on and which clipper I'm gonna go with. Gotta meet the set differently. Okay. So that helps me, get through the job more proficiently.
Okay. So was it hard just kind of like finding a shop around here in Texarkana?
No. Well, what happened with this one is me and Real was in school together. Okay. And he told me that he was going to get a shop, and I just kind of always told him that if he did, I would come where he was at once I finished, and it just went like that. Okay. I didn't even really shop around too much for no shops. Okay. I always been at Real Cuts and Fades.
So about the business of barbering, because a lot of people I see, get into this and they don't really know the business. What would be your take on the business aspect?
You most definitely got to have a plan. You got to be able to budget your money because you're getting your money by the day. So you got to set yourself up to where, you kind of pay yourself a check at the end of the week. I would suggest, you know what I'm saying? Your spending budget, limit yourself on that, what you're going to spend during the week as far as your gas, your lunch, and stuff like that. And then you try to get your clientele to meet those needs.
Right.
You're going to promote yourself and get these people in your chair so you can live with enough money to pay your bills and maybe put you some money up and also be able to function. That's the primary goal starting out. Then as it grows, then you can make other goals. But as a beginner, that's what I would suggest.
Okay.
Setting a goal that's reachable and trying to reach it every day.
Okay.
So me starting out, when I first got out of school, I said every day I wanted 3 clients. That's all I needed. I built my budget around it. So,
oh wow!
And it started happening for me. So when I started getting more than that, then I had room to do whatever because I knew the math on it. 3 a day at the fee I was charging. That's all a part of it too. Getting self-assessed on how much you're gonna charge, how many clients you think you can get for that price, and then that basically put you in a position on how you can make it from week to week as a beginner.
Okay. So have you been in any barber competitions?
I hadn't yet. I plan on doing it next year. Okay. But when they had this first one out here, I ain't gonna kid nobody. I was kind of nervous. Didn't know if I was gonna be ready to compete or not. But now I'm confident and I'm ready to get out there now. So next one, I'm all in.
Oh yeah. So what would you like to see like in the barber scene around here?
I don't know, all the barbers around here they're doing pretty well with the shops and everything. It's a lot of shops. It's a lot of opportunities for barbers now, So it's doing what it do. It's way better from when I first started school. There wasn't that many places to work. It was kind of restricted in this area. But now you got barbershops on every corner. You got more and more schools coming up. You got more and more opportunities for a barber.
Right.
You can promote yourself, you can get products going on your own. It's just so many different opportunities and venues for the barber now.
Okay.
So that's really exciting.
Okay. So how has that helped you, like, as far as being like your own business? How much free time has that opened up for you instead of working a 9 to 5?
It has opened up so many different things for me. I'm able to do so much other stuff. I've always wanted to be a music producer for real. You know what I'm saying? And now I got time to do that. I have time to work on my studio in the evening time and kind of get it set up and fool the kids in music, which I've been doing since 2009.
Okay.
So now I have time for that instead of at work all the time and don't have time to get involved with them and be a part of that community there too. So
Right.
It's just done a lot for me. It's real relaxing type of thing being your own boss. Make your own schedule. Come when you want to, especially now that we do things with appointments. So.
Yeah. So how's that help? Just going by appointments?
Just like what I said, it gives you the opportunity to schedule stuff with your family.
Right.
You ain't just stuck in the shop all day waiting around on walk-ins.
Right.
You can schedule out your day. You can already balance yourself out to where you can still make your money and still do other things.
Okay. So, as far as like products, what's your favorite product to use in the barber world?
I got this cleansing alcohol that I use. Get it over the salads, man. It's bomb. I use it as my astringent. It smells really, really good. The customers really, really like it. I bought this new cool care here by Babyliss. It's Pro all-in-one, but I really prefer the Eddins, so I like it a lot. That'll probably be my last candidate. Come back to Old Faithful. The Candise Cool Care.
Candise Cool Care.
Yeah.
So it's Babyliss. I see a lot of people use the Babyliss brand as far as cutting.
Grade A. I suggest any new barber. Be sure you get a pair of those.
Okay.
Get them adjusted, and man, you talking about the best lineup quality, then it's gonna amaze you.
Cause that's like the major part of a haircut is the lineup.
Right. So you want your trimmers hitting just right, not irritating the customer. You can get those set perfect.
Right.
To where, you know, you don't have no issues with it. And the lineups come out tight and nice every single time.
Okay. So do you use the straight razor as well?
Yes, ma'am.
How was that for you learning how to use that?
I was nervous at first, but then, you know, you get your balloon and you practice. If you don't pop that balloon, then just, when you get on a person, as long as you're using that same stroke, you ain't gonna hurt the client.
So what they do with the balloon, they like put like...
You put your shaving cream on there.
Okay.
And, you know, you get yourself practicing with your razor. And, you know, I suggest that to any new barber. Do that
Okay.
if you're kind of nervous about using that.
Right.
And once you get to where you can apply pressure and don't pop that balloon, you're good to go. All you gotta do is go on and start lining them up with the razor. Step on out there.
So let me ask you this. Are you from Texarkana first off?
Nah, I'm from Louisiana.
You from Louisiana, okay. So do you know anything about Child's Barbershop?
No, I really
Not
haven't
really.
heard about Child's Barbershop.
Okay, that was like one of the first, I want to say, black barbers down here. It used to be downtown or whatnot. Years ago. And
the only person I know of that was here for a really long distance time was Mr. Ford.
Mr. Ford.
Over on the Arkansas side.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I had the opportunity to go there, and I had the opportunity to see him still cutting in his late 70s, 80s.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Me and the kids have been over there to their shop. Got a chance to, you know, get some of the, in the chair, some of the greatest barbers, Marvin and Rod.
Oh, yeah.
Shout out to them.
Yeah, they were on top of the lines over here, though.
Right.
Around Texarkana.
But I didn't get to meet Mr. Charles.
Okay. So how long does like a basic cut for you normally run?
30 minutes.
30 minutes?
They get a regular cut, no beard lined up. I'm usually done in about 30 minutes.
30 minutes, okay.
45 with your beard lined up.
Okay. I know I used to go down to the PX down there in Shreveport. My brother used to get his hair cut down there. Them suckers be gone and done in like 10 minutes, but it was a nice effective haircut.
Well, now, you know, that's just a high and tight.
Yeah.
Nah, we try to get you a fade. to get a decent fade, you following your steps and stuff.
Yeah.
Time to go back over and detail after you get up to your level of speed. It's about 30 minutes.
About 30 minutes, yeah. Okay. So is it like, was it tricky learning how to fade when you first started fading?
Oh, yes. Yes, most definitely. Learning the steps. You just got to trust the process.
Trust the process?
Yeah. I know they be hearing the younger barbers, the new barbers hearing those instructors say, just trust the process. You just got to trust the process. Keep trusting the clipper. Put your guards on there and just, keep going in with them until you figure out that they doing what they supposed to be doing.
Right.
You the one just scared to keep putting the pressure.
Yeah.
All you got to do is keep following the guide.
And just blending, huh?
It'll come together for you.
It'll come together.
It take a little minute. Some people are a little tricky. You might have to do a little clip over comb, or you might have to use some other techniques to get that perfect blend. But for the most, if you just follow the steps, you're gonna come out with a decent looking.
Yeah.
Your canvas gonna start to look like it's supposed to.
Okay.
And then when you get to your detailing, that might take some other type of steps.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna tell you, it's just all steps. It's a little, little extra parts to it too.
So how is the clipper over comb technique? Like, do you actually look at the length that you run the cut off, or is it just straight to the head, or? Well,
you're looking for, like, with his cut right here, I got a couple of weighted areas. And if my guard just ain't getting it, now it went over. That's when you come back with your clip over comb and you pick that hair up and you kind of knock it out. And help you get those weighted areas out. If you're having difficulty with that, that's a suggestion to some of the newer barbers too. Don't be afraid to use your different techniques that you done been taught, because that's going to help you get your fades in the game.
Okay. So as a barber, what's your biggest goal?
We get better and better with each haircut, until the point that I'm considered a master barber. And that's a process, we starting out, just learning to be better and better. Try to be better with each haircut. Try to keep learning. Don't be open to learning, open to suggestions, be able to take criticism.
Right.
From more mature barbers or even from a beginner.
Okay.
We can learn from each other. If you got a suggestion for me, if you think gonna help my face be better, then let me know. So
Right.
and I'm gonna try it out, and if it works for me, then hey, thank you. You know what I'm saying?
So how big is like networking when it comes to this industry?
Hey man, you got to network. I mean, nowadays the way society's set up, you got to promote yourself, you got to network yourself. You got to believe you the greatest and don't nobody else believe.
Right,
you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And before you know it, other people's gonna start believing like you believe.
Right.
So you just do your best on every cut. Take your pictures, put them out there, say nice things about yourself. The clients that you get over with that smile on their face, see if they'll say something nice about you. You know what I mean? And we just, keep pushing. Get on your Instagram, get on your Facebook. Yeah. Do some TikToks. Just put it out there. And before you know it, everybody spend their time now on their phone. They're going to see you.
They're going to see you. You sure right.
They're going to see you. Right. And when they see you, and you're going to have, and you steady pushing out material, they're going to see your growth. That's what I did. I started from the beginning. When the cuts wasn't that great, to when the cuts got better, to when the cuts, some of them started being A1, and continue to hoping that each one of them become A1. Right. And, and they see my growth. And if they saw that, my chest started filling up.
Yeah. So what does master barbers, what do they like?
Well, a master barber is that barber that he just so skilled,
Yeah.
Really hit the point to where he can teach.
Okay.
He can go and guide you through every haircut, every type of cut.
Okay. So is that like extra hours in school or?
Nah, that's just growth. That's
just growth. Okay.
That's just being in the game. That's coming to work every day. That's cutting hair, putting the time in to get yourself to that point.
Okay.
Yeah, be considered a master of your craft.
Okay. So it's like the licensing portion of it, is that like test or physical, or is it both?
You gotta do both. You gotta take your written. Okay. And then after you finish your written, you gotta go back and do your practical. Okay. Yeah, so I did mine fresh out of school before I could forget anything.
Yeah, most definitely.
Soon as they turned me loose, I took the written. Thank the Lord, passed it, flying colors, and I went ahead and took the practical. I got a little nervous in there when I was in Dallas, but everything went well. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So, and I'm glad I did that because I didn't want to forget nothing. I was real confident coming out of school, so I suggest that for the barber, just not finishing school, to go ahead and take it while it's fresh on your mind.
Oh yeah. You ever thought about doing any commercials for like S-Curl or Fabulous or anything like that?
I will. I mean, if I had the opportunity to come through for me, I would accept it. Okay. I ain't turned down nothing but my car.
Ain't mad at that. Yeah. Ain't mad at that.
I got my own product line I'm trying to promote. Okay. I make a beard oil. It's been doing real good for me. I got the beard balm and wash also. Okay. That you can get in a package deal, but the beard oil is a win. It's got a growth formula in it. Okay. All the guys who purchased it from me, they come back with good reviews on it. So. Okay.
So is this like something that you just make naturally?
It's all 100% natural.
Oh wow. Yeah. How'd you get into that?
Just kind of promoting and seeing other barbers with on how they were doing their promotions, and I had some good ideas on some stuff that I thought I could create. Yeah, and that's what I went on with, and it helps me complete the KiddKutta line. Okay. On the website, you can look me up. You know what I'm saying? You got my cuts. You got my services I offer. And at the end, it had on there, do you got a product? So I got a product too. You know what I'm saying? I got to be all the way in the game.
Okay. So you specialize in mainly kid cuts, or you do adults as well?
I do adults too. Okay. But I take the kids, barbers, kids. Some barbers, don't want to deal with kids. Yeah. Anybody in general, I'll take them. Send the kids my way.
Most definitely. So have you ever traveled to cut?
No, I don't plan on doing that.
You don't plan on being a traveling
I don't
barber?
plan on being a traveling barber. I want to be stationary. I want to work in the shop. I don't really want to own a shop yet.
Yeah.
I'm not interested in that part of the game at this moment. I'm just interested in coming into the shop every day, building up clientele, cutting, meeting customers, making friends with my clients. Well, in other words, making clients, building up people. Right. I'm their barber. They want to deal with me, Right. And once I get myself set up with the proper amount of clientele, just come on here and eat every day. That's all I'm trying to do. Yeah, I don't want to own no shop. I like coming in, working with all the other guys. I ain't ready for the stress of being on. Shout out to the people who do.
Oh yeah, because you got taxes you got to look at. You got
all stuff you got.
All kind of sanitation and
yeah. I just want to be a everyday old barber. That's it.
Yeah. So what specialty do you bring to the barber game?
What I bring to, I try to have a pleasant attitude each day and try to be that person that they said we would be becoming a barber. I listen to the clients and try to be confident to people if I have to. Right. Some folks, I might be inspiration to them or whatever, and I just get in here and make it do what it do each day. I'm glad about that part. It's a pleasant experience to meet all different kind of people and have conversations with people from all walks of life. And get people so relaxed in the chair till they doing like my client right here, take a nap. So yeah, so that's what I figure I can bring to. I think I bring a skill to the table that I try to be proficient, well-performing barber, so you get a decent haircut or a nice haircut when you come to see me. So that's part of the biggest thing that I want to be able to bring to the table. Right. That you get up with a good-looking haircut. Exactly. Right. And it just adds to it for you to get up with a smile, had a pleasant conversation. Yeah. And be looking forward to coming back, kicking it with me.
Already. So let's talk about like the culture of barber. How important is the culture to us as black people? Dating back to like.
I think it's great because this is the opportunity for a person, like you said, to be an owner of a business without being an owner of a business. It's for that person who go to work and every day and you feel like you got too much pressure on you because of the work environment or whatever. You kind of like doing it on your own. Most definitely, this is good for our culture. This is good for people with X's on their back. Right. You can come on out and get crafted in this area. How are you? All right. And you ain't got to worry about. You don't have to be worried about being judged about your past. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You can come on and start your own entrepreneurship as a barber. I think it's a blessing. That it's a gift, from God for us to have this opportunity. Right. And for us as our culture of black people to be really, really good at it. This is something to teach the children to, it's just great. Yeah. And as advanced as it has gotten now, you can open up your YouTube channel and become one of the most popular barbers around now. Oh yeah. See these guys on here. We guys who doing it now, like 360 G's, all of that. And they just started out as a regular student out of school, got a camera, turned it on, and started doing their thing. So it's motivation. Okay. So you gonna work all this time. Wait, man. Let's get you down.
That's a good cut when you go to sleep.
Boy, I'm telling you, something about it. Put me to sleep every single time, too. Every single time. I get it every time. Give him some rest on me.
Yeah. So what's that you spray? That's like a liquid lineup or something?
Oh, holding spray.
Holding spray. Okay.
Yeah, that is a holding spray. Kind of keep the hairs intact for you when you're trying to do the lineup.
Okay.
You ain't got to worry about them crawling back on you, as they say. Keep them all in position.
Yeah. So the game has definitely changed with all the, extra perks and stuff, huh?
Most definitely. I mean, it's an opportunity now for a barber to really make a career.
Yeah.
And make money doing this now. When, I seen it 10 years ago, I mean, barbers wasn't getting all the profits they get now.
Yeah.
And doors weren't being open for them like they are now. If you didn't take walk-ins 10 years ago, you didn't have no clients,
Mm-hmm.
Now you can set your app up, you can, all these new services that they've added to the barbering. They just allow you to, like I said, make a proficient career out of being a barber now. Instead of like it used to be with a lot of the barbers I knew when I was a kid, it was a side hustle.
Yeah.
They did other jobs plus cut hair.
Okay.
Whereas now you can just cut hair.
You just cut hair full time.
Just cut hair full time. Yeah. Just cut hair full time. You don't need nothing extra to go with it no more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The barbershop was like a safe haven for a lot of people, huh? Just come in, gather, talk.
Well, everyone I went to when I was going, and then when I was younger, when my brothers and them would go when I was a kid, it was always older guys in there.
Yeah.
And what they do, they reading the paper and they listening to Red Fox and they cracking jokes.
Oh, yeah.
I thought that would be the greatest thing in the world to do in retirement.
Oh, yeah.
As I get older, get that barber, you can come in and hang out at the shop with me. And we crack some jokes. And I can sit up there in the chair after I finish cutting and take a nap and look at Red Fox too.
Oh, Red Fox.
Right.
That's a good one. So when you first started out, like learning how to line up and stuff, was that tricky? Was you nervous?
It was real hard in the beginning for me, trying to figure out how to do it, because each person's head is shaped differently.
Right.
Trying to figure out your guide points. But then after you do so many of them, it's like automatic,
Yeah, you just eyeball it.
Well, yeah. But starting out, you gotta always start in the middle and try to guide your way to side.
Yeah.
Try to get them evened up.
Okay.
Yeah. Sometimes with some people, just depends. I still have to follow those same guidelines.
Right.
And keep looking at it in the mirror until I get it perfectly.
Right.
And I don't think there's no easy way for it. You gotta follow them steps.
Yeah, because I know some people have like the rounded hairline, so
Right.
you don't want to push too far back, but you do want to clean it up.
Well, that's the goal. Everyone lineup there's a little pushback to it.
Yeah.
You don't want to push nobody so far back till they aggravated with you about
Oh, yeah.
You want to keep in their natural
Right.
as much as you possibly can.
Right.
That's what I try to do.
He out of there.
Yeah, he rested.
They out of school now, huh?
Yeah, out of school.
So does that slow up for you when they out of school, or no? It's just
Yeah, well, yeah, you got some kids and go out for the summer, so you miss.
Yeah.
You're gonna lose those clients till they come back from vacation. And some kids run loose and wild, the hair just grow out all summer. They come in for that fresh look, starting school out.
Mm-hmm.
If you had kids who was getting close to teenagers, they're transitioning, so they might be changing.
Yeah.
So they might not want mom to get the bald fade on no more. They want to get dreads or style change. So you lose a few clients like that. So that's when the promotion comes in. Just keep promoting yourself and keep putting yourself out there. That way you'll pick up other ones to replace them.
Mm-hmm.
The biggest thing is staying true to what your commitments are, what you say you're gonna do.
Okay.
If you say you're gonna be at work from 9 to 5, then be available.
Be
on the
available.
day that you say you're available.
Yeah.
And before you know it, girl, I'm telling you,
Yeah,
you're gonna be doing well. But you know, you gotta be consistent. You can't expect every day to be just booming too, because sometimes it don't work like that.
Right.
You know, sometimes you're gonna sit and you ain't gonna get that 15 clients like you did the day before.
Right.
But if you keep coming to work and don't give up on it, then next day you might get 20. You know,
Already.
that's how it goes. Can't put no time on when somebody decides they need to be groomed.
Exactly.
You just gotta be available.
Exactly. So have you ever cut anybody like on a Sunday? I know that's like an extra tab on Sunday.
Yeah, I work on Sundays if you book me.
Okay.
If I'm gonna be closed for that day, then I just turn my app off.
Okay.
But yeah, you can book me on Sunday night.
Okay.
I'm trying to build myself up. I'm trying to.
I feel you on that.
Yeah, you know, get my table so full that it's running over.
Already?
So I had to call somebody else and say, man, get some of these. I can't have it today.
Already. So before you went to school, did you cut hair? Were you like kind of self-taught or anything?
No,
No.
hadn't been cutting any hair at all. Just went straight in school and right there.
Okay.
Started following their guidelines, looking at the videos, and trying to catch on as quick as I could.
Yeah.
And I practiced a lot.
Oh yeah. A lot of people like to practice on friends and cousins. I had a few classmates. I remember back in high school up there in Texas High, they would come to school first because who cut your hair off? CV cut her hair. Such cut her hair. So
Yeah, them the ones kind of learning before they get to school.
yeah.
I didn't have time for that because I was working all the time.
Yeah.
So I had to learn while I was in school. So what I did is I was fortunate enough to have some sons.
Yeah.
And I would take them every Thursday.
Okay.
And I'd give them a haircut whether they needed one or not.
Just get that practice
Just
in.
get that practice in. Just get a haircut, you know. Just like that. You know, and before you know it, you know, like I said, we're getting better and better.
Mm-hmm.
So well, I was like, man, I'm cutting hair now.
Yeah.
Well, and sometimes they be mad. Ken, you didn't get my cut out of it. I said, well, you know, I'm learning, man. We'll do it the next time. Now they don't even fuss. They like the cuts when they get it.
That's what it's all about.
Yeah. They be asking me, you gonna come here this weekend? And before they were like, oh, you know, you left the line back there. You know, such. I said, oh, well, we learned together.
Yeah. Yeah, I saw a picture that you recently posted. My nephew, he was in here.
Oh, was it?
Yeah. Jacob. I don't know if mixed
fella?
Yeah. That's my brother's son.
Okay. Yeah, I cut so many different people, but yeah, when your cut come out really nice and like your hair just fall into place for me like it's supposed to, I always got to get a picture. Yeah, come on down. Yeah, buddy. All right, Brian, you ready?
Can't beat that. Can't beat that.
Which way, sure.
So in school, like, what are some of the procedures as far as, you know, shop cleanup, taking care of the shop or anything like that?
You know, you keep your station clean.
Yeah.
Sweep up out the cuts. You know, I got a blower here that I blow my trash and stuff back with.
Yeah.
Yeah. At the end of the day, sanitize the station and do everything sanitize. Before each cut, you know, clean up, get your shirt and stuff cleaned out, get ready for the cut.
Okay.
Got my cool curl over there. Got my barber side. All the products I use to keep myself disinfected, keep my chair, keep my station cleaned up.
Okay.
This clipper curl, you got the cut. Finish with the cut, spray it on. Disinfects the clippers for you. You still set up and ready to go for your next haircut.
That's simple.
Yeah, that's simple.
So did you get a lot of people coming in for prom?
Yes.
I mean, it was.
Yes.
I know it was packed, man.
Arkansas High Prom, we had the biggest turnout.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I was in here till about 7 o'clock.
Oh man.
Texas High was okay, but Arkansas, man, they really came and visited with us here at Real Custom Favors.
Okay.
Every barber that worked in here had a real good day that day. Yeah, everybody worked in here had a real good day that day. But we got a pretty good crew here at the shop, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Look out for each other and try to make sure everybody gets somebody in the chair.
Yeah.
Yeah, we rotate walk-ins.
Okay.
Yeah. Like for the most part, we get along really good. We got a good boss. See real, he good dude.
Okay.
Yeah, trying to make sure everybody in here become the best barber they can be. We got a OG who's sitting next to me right here on this side. Yeah, so I learned a lot from him.
Okay.
Just shout out to OG Bud. And you know, see real, that's his spot over there. I learned a lot from him. Then we got JB, and then we got Jordan.
Okay.
Those are the fellas who work here with me. They work Tuesday through Saturday, because I work Monday through Saturday. Well, I work every day of the week, but other day,
Yeah.
cause I'm in the thing. I'm down with it.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah.
Real deal hustle.
Every day a hustle, that's right. Every day a hustle.
It's good when you get, you know, knowledge and expertise from someone that's been in the game before you or longer than you, because you know some people have that mentality where they don't want to share information.
Right.
But you in a time or era now where information is always out there.
It's a plus, man.
You know what I'm saying?
You might as well share it now, because what you don't tell somebody, YouTube gonna tell them.
Gonna tell them.
Right,
Exactly.
Man, they got to do nothing but look it up.
Exactly. You might learn more.
Right, and that person giving it all up. So you might well pass the knowledge on, teach others. And next thing you know, God working in all different types of ways. That might be your calling.
Mm-hmm.
So you don't want to miss out on that, because that pay too.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
People pay to learn, so anybody I can help if I can, I try to.
Yeah.
Like I said, I'm learning. I don't think I'm going to ever get to a point to where I can't learn.
Exactly.
Or I think I'm so good that I don't listen to suggestions, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's all it is to me, learning each day. The more you know, the better you know.
Yeah.
The better you can be. And especially when you learn the craft, you want to learn every technique you can learn, every trick trade to the game, you know. Anything that's going to help me get through the cut.
Yeah, most definitely.
More proficiently, you know what I'm saying, and then come out with a good result.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
willing to hear it, you know.
So what's your take on celebrity barbers?
Man, you know, I think all the barbers put themselves in the position to become a go-to or look-to barber. I give that 360 Jesus credit for teaching me how to cut hair all the time.
Yeah.
I think if it weren't for him in the videos, I'd still be in the real green zone on cutting hair. And I just listen to him and did what he said, listen to the instructors at school. But I watch one of his videos every single night. I mean, you know, I heard some people say that there's other barbers out there that's better than him, you know, and I see some videos where I might think so, but I don't think there's other barbers that teach.
There you go. There you go.
I mean, he give you a good plan on what he's doing, step by step.
Yeah.
You know, and I appreciate it.
Yeah.
You know,
sometimes
what guard to use, when to use it.
Yeah.
You know, other things I need to just start looking for. You know, I think he's a great teacher.
Already.
I learned a lot from Scissor Wise from Chris Bosio.
Okay.
But he's speaking way faster. I think that's more for the more advanced person. I'm in the middle of an interview. Let me tell you that. Yeah, I think he for the more advanced student, if you're trying to learn from him, but you can learn a lot from him too, skills to work wise and stuff like that. But the biggest thing is just when you get the opportunity to get next to one of these great barbers right here in town, and watch them, try to pick up as much as you can. I would get over there in that chair when I first started, and I just watched Real the whole day.
Yeah,
I ain't have nobody. I just watch how he was cutting, watch how he was fading.
Yeah.
And I was looking at my face and I was thinking, well, mine ain't really been looking like that. I gotta figure out what he doing, you know, what moves he making, so mine can start going out here looking like this. Kept that in mind. I kept looking and kept watching and started following some of the steps. And before you know it, my face was looking like that too.
Yeah,
so, sitting and being observant, learning.
So how much has the female barber game around here grown?
And I see more and more females coming into the game every day, every single day, and that's a plus too, you know. I'm giving the props out to all the ladies who taking that step up to start being a part of this. Because it's kind of have always been a male's career.
Exactly.
You know, so in order to be a woman to venture out into this as a career choice, you know, I'm giving you props and I'm wishing you well, and I hope that you do good at becoming a barber. So, you know, if you've been afraid to do it, then go on and get your best shot. You might like it, you know?
Exactly.
I do. Okay. I really, really do. You know, I love it. Yeah. It's a good career choice for you know, male or female nowadays.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Like I said, it used to be the barber wasn't really getting his props and wasn't getting paid what he really deserved, but now, you know,
right,
things have changed. You can, like I said, once again, you can make a career out of it.
Make a career, yeah. Opens up a lot of entrepreneur opportunities.
Yeah, so much different stuff they're doing now. With the barber, like I offer the facial, I do the nail manicure, you know, stuff that you haven't really been seeing done in barbershops in the past.
Exactly.
We're doing that kind of stuff now. I got steam over there. You come in and get your hot tile, steam, facial, cleansing, you know, different services that we're trying to offer to change the game up with being barbers.
Because, you know, you used to didn't see that. And, you know, they used to have a stigma about, you know, men taking care of themselves outside of haircuts.
Nah,
you know what I'm saying? But
that relaxes them too.
Yeah, exactly. You got to take care of your hands. You got to take care of your feet. You got to take care of you.
Especially if you got one of those jobs where you a mechanic or you doing that type of stuff, that just help protect you from that harsh day work you got to get out there and do during the week. Yeah, it's a lot of services that, like you said, I think in the past, they kind of mostly promoted them for female instead of the male. But, a lot of those services are way beneficial to males too.
Yeah.
Everybody needs to do stuff that relaxes them.
Oh yeah, most
make them feel good, and that skin cleansing is good for your skin. So.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So when you're doing a client that has like who has fine hair and has like the top part, and you have to do the clippers or the scissors, is that hard to learn, the scissors?
Yes. Yes. Yeah. Scissor technique is a procedure that you just gotta follow it too, just like with they're telling you to hold your clippers, the scissors the way you're supposed. The biggest part with the scissors wasn't really just using them. For me, it was getting how to hold them.
Yeah.
Once I got it down on how to hold them on this finger like that, the cutting part wasn't hard. It was just started on that finger. I was like, man, I gotta put my forefinger in there. She's like, yeah, your forefinger. But once you learn the technique, you realize why they do that. Because it's easy for you to come back off the person's head, fall them down, protect you and the customer.
Oh wow.
Yeah, to keep from cutting somebody. The reason they want you to learn that, to hold them like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was the hardest part about them.
Yeah. And I see a lot of people on Instagram when I'm just searching, and I see people promoting their cuts, and when they cut them with them scissors, I'm like, damn, how they so proficient with these scissors? Like,
that's practice on that part, becoming more proficient with them.
Yeah.
But once you learn how to hold them and you start using them, you'll be surprised. And once you get in, it's just like with the fading. You get so many steps down, and before you know it, you're doing those steps faster and faster.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all. Repetitiveness.
Yep.
The biggest thing with learning how to cut is getting somebody to cut and just keep repeating it.
Yeah.
Try to be better, like I say, with each haircut.
All right, last question. Okay. If there's any advice you'd have to give to anybody coming into the barber world, what would it be?
Be patient. Like I say, take your time. Keep your mind open for learning. I mean, once you think you done figure something out, then somebody come behind you and say, look, you can do this a little better. Be open to that, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And just keep absorbing everything you can absorb in and practice. I mean, with other things, sometimes they say that practice makes perfect. I would say that, that's 50-50 on that. But this, that's 100% true.
Right.
The more you cut, the better your cuts get. The more you cut, the better your cuts get. Every cut you're going to see a step further you can go, even after you've been doing it for a long time.
Okay.
Yeah. So, practice. Stay on top of your craft. New things that's coming into the game. Try to be a part of it. Even if you don't do it or your customers don't really care to get it done, it still be good to know how to do it. If you do run into people who want to get that service, then you be able to offer any of the services that a barber can offer.
Okay.
I also say that too. Stay up to date. Stay with what's going on with your time. These kids now, they got different things that they like. So you want to be a part of that. So just keep learning to learn. Yeah. Like they like the pencils now. They like the fibers now. They like all that stuff. So if you've been one of those barbers who want to stay classic and not use those techniques, I mean, I understand that you're saying that just doing something extra, but you have to be a part of what's going on.
Mm-hmm. To stay relevant.
Yeah, you got to stay with the era, and that's what they like. That's what your customers want. Then you want to be proficient in everything, be able to do it all. So that's how I keep my mind open. I try anything my client tell me that they would like for me to do, I want to be able to do it. So that's what I suggest.
All right, well, any last words you want to say before I close it out?
Oh, well, I had a good time with y'all. And I hope y'all learned something from me and y'all enjoyed being a part of my day today. And as I continue to grow, that you continue to support me as you've done. And peace.